How are you doing today? We are here and we are doing Pisces. We're doing Pisces. So this is the final sign out of this little series we did. It was kind of like jumbled, mixed up. But we are going to be doing what we are doing. And we are going to be doing it right now. And this is what it is. So, welcome if you are watching this on replay or if you are new to joining the channel. We got some meditation music playing in the background. Some trains. The birds. The bees, the leaves, the trees. Where have I heard that before? Alright, so let's get into the message. And a 4 split on that. Soul Star activation, fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are. You could have felt maybe like a little bit like you were like in a trance, like you were in like a hypnotic state, or like you were almost like, it could even have been like gang stalking or like mind control or something like that, like voice to skull behavior modification, like V2K or whatever. But I felt like that a little bit. I feel like you're kind of having this moment where you're like snapping back into reality, like when, I don't know if you ever go through like these times when you'll be like, oh crap, is this train really loud? Sorry if it's really loud. These have noise canceling, so I can't hear anything besides my own voice. What a silly day. I was having a really tough morning this morning. It's going to be okay though. Everything's going to be better. Just like, I don't know, life's just kind of tough right now, but it's okay. We're remembering who we are, so whatever sort of like weird mind control, weird sort of like things people have been doing to us to make us maybe feel like we're not good enough or like we're not, right? Life is hard. Sometimes it's hard to be in a situation where we can please everyone, where everyone can be happy, so you just have to keep your, like, mind your P's and Q's is what I want to say. I don't really even know what that means, but just try that. Infer the information or something. So let's get into the energy. We have the Soul Star activation with Taurus, which is like I guess like the Messiah of Egyptian mythology. Same kind of contractual situation where he was like known as the savior or like the savior. So it's just another one of like these Messiah archetype things, and I think that Pisces really resonates with that, or like the sacrificial lamb. Maybe I should have put that as the thumbnail. I don't remember what I did put as a thumbnail. I have this really cute picture I got online of this lamb. I like that a lot. But anyways, okay, let's get this message here. Thanks for coming in and liking the video. Appreciate that. The messages for Pisces. No need to apologize for being a fucking powerful person. You see we have this owl here with the red, so you could be seeing red. We have 2 birds here. Kind of like they're like looking in opposite directions though. So you could be splitting off from someone, or there could be 2 paths that you're walking down, 2 different piles, 2 different perspectives. We'll get into it. And in the center here, we have the most authentic growth happens as a result of the most uncomfortable stuff. Right? So in the middle here, we have like this it's almost like this element that is Swati, right? There's the Swati element to this. Here, where I'm seeing like the element of Swati, or that's in the core of Libra, is like the plant that's coming out of the ground, that doesn't break, but it will bend, right? So it's like being mutable, being changeable, being flexible. Your flexibility is what is in the middle of these two energies, these two birds, these two energies that are flying high, that are naturally in the air, that are naturally energies of the Most High. Godly, like birds, right? They fly off the ground. We also have here, so we have these two birds on each side of me. A bird on this side seeing red on my right side, and a bird seeing purple and yellow and goldish energy, right? A more so centered path here, a more so left-handed path here, but it's coming out on my right hand, so there could be something about like relieving energy, giving off stress, flipping people to bird, right? Could be a double-handed bird, right? Two fucking birds, there you go. I just saw this middle finger card, that's why I said that, right? He's got both of his middle fingers up, so it could be something about needing to, maybe you need to tell someone to like get fucked. I'm not sure. Remembering who you are, remembering that you don't need to apologize for who you are, that you're perfectly fine being your weird self. You don't need to apologize for shit. There's nothing you need to apologize for. If people don't understand you, if people want to scrutinize you, if people want to give you a hard time for just being who you are, at least you're the kind of person that can handle, the actual, what it actually feels like to transform, right? The result, it says the most authentic growth happens as a result of the most uncomfortable stuff. It says shit, but it says stuff on this card, right? You see this little thing growing, so it's like, you're really alchemizing all of this trauma, whether it's your trauma or trauma you're just picking up, energetically. You're transmuting it and you're being able to turn it into growth for yourself, right? Alright, so let's just look and see. I'm just going to pull, what is a soul star activation here? I think it's almost telling you to like you're looking at something from one perspective, but it's telling you to look at it from a different perspective, right? Maybe not looking at like what you can give a situation, but what can you get from the situation? How can you make a situation, right? And then we have more growth here. It says, you did not wake up today to be a weak ass bitch. You can hardly see the words, but you can see it. Okay, so we have that. And then you are limitless when you nurture your own damn needs, right? So it's kind of like my favorite Eminem song is Superman, and it's kind of like a brutal song, but I like the song Superman by Eminem, because it's just like Superman ain't saving shit, right? It's like, Jesus came about to be a person a long time ago, and I think that he taught the message of, teach a man to fish, and he can feed himself for a lifetime, but give a man a fish, and he can feed himself for one time. And I think that the knowledge on how to fish and how to be a fisherman and how to catch your food and how to take care of yourself has been around for a pretty long time. And if you're having a really difficult time with doing that, then there's something about needing to clear your mind space, or maybe you need to look in a different kind of perspective. Instead of trying to give so much of yourself, figure out what you can start to receive, right? People want to give just as much as you want to give, right? So if you've been in this competitive cycle, or this continuous cycle of giving, pull your energy in a little bit, right? You can if you just imagine like your aura that might be all around you, kind of like shooting in all these different directions, right? Where it's like fading and there's all these different connections coming into your aura. Take all that energy around you and just do I would do 6 seconds, because 6 is the number of Tiphareth, the Sephirah that is your heart, and just breathe all of it into yourself, right? Your own aura. I'll do my aura, and whoever else is watching can do their aura. And you just take a deep breath in. I don't think that was 6 seconds. And then just pull it all into your own heart, so that it's not leaking out, right? I don't know, it's reminding me of leaky gut. You need to pull all of your energy back into yourself as this bright golden light, and stop allowing it to be so expanded and going out into all these different places and all these different things that you're trying to help people with, right? Allow your energy to create this beauty or like this life within yourself. I feel like that's what's being asked of you. And then once you have all of your energy back inside of your heart center, and you feel like you have, like, then allow it to kind of re-expand. But I feel like there's something about needing to pull back in, come back to self, come back to center, come back to home, get back to home base, get back to the starting point, and reassess the situation or reassess the way you've been going about things, right? Trust your badass self. You are brave for trying. So I don't know if you attempted to do something a little bit, a little bit hard or a little bit difficult. If there was something that you felt like you needed to do that was difficult, that's what you have coming out. So in regards to so let's recap this. Okay, so we have over here in the, we're going to say that that is going to be the north. So in the east, right, on your ascendant, in your external your external appearance, or just the way that you would be perceived. Hi Vegas Goonies. We have the most authentic growth happens as a result of the most uncomfortable stuff. Okay, so you could be seen as somebody that with this bud here, you see it, and it's coming up out of the ground. It's little, it's not necessarily a big plant yet, but it has potential, right? So when you're still small and you're not necessarily the biggest plant yet, there is a need to be adaptable, and there is a need to be able to see things from others' perspective, and to be able to be to compromise with people. And then we have here in your fourth house, in regards to your home, you did not wake up today. You did not wake up today to be a weak ass bitch. Okay, so there's something you might need to be standing up about. Something you need to stand up for, standing up for yourself. In regards to your close personal relationships, you could be trying something, or there's something that you are attempting to achieve, or the person that you're with is trying to achieve something where they're going higher than they have ever gone before, right? They're like getting there, right? They're doing the most. They're climbing up this mountain. They're trying their best. Your career section. Thanks for liking the video, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. You are fucking limitless when you nurture your own damn needs, right? So not just like, I know that we all want to get to that career part of our chart, that 10th house, but sometimes, being a little bit of a hard ass, and like not just allowing, not just like giving yourself away to your career, or just like investing every single possible thing you have in your life to your career. I don't know if you're a career-oriented person, you could be. But just like having limits and having boundaries in regards to what you're willing to do, and making sure that other people are doing what they need to do, and you're not like picking up the slack for people that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So my eyes looking crazy for damn. Yeah, that's that fire eye. I'm gonna drink this water. I just deleted all the things that were copywritten on my channel. Alright. You have patience. This card came out a lot, which is Ammon. So this is like the Goetic spirit. I don't know if you guys get down on this. Don't think of it as a bad thing. It's really just like working on shadow, right? So if we just look at the name here of Ammon, right? You see that's laziness. His vice is laziness. It says am on, like I am on. I am no longer lazy. I am on. My ions are firing at full capacity. I am awake. I am alert. I am aware. I am moving through the things I need to work through. It might be slow, but it's like, bitch, we're doing it, right? We're not lazy. We're not stagnant. We're not in a disassociated state, Pisces. We are aware. We are in our bodies, right? Cough. We have descended from above into our bodies. We are no longer floating around above our bodies. We're no longer having leaky gut aura. We are descending down back into the vessel that we were given. at birth, and we are sitting here in our real life physical bodies in the real world and accomplishing the things that we need to do without feeling tired, without feeling lazy, but just overall accomplishing the things that we need to with patience, but with focus. We also have the networker, right? And I'm going to put that for the home and the 10th house. So, you're really, you're accepting a lot of new clients right now, or you're doing something like that, right? You're meeting up with a lot of people, or there's just a lot of people that have the desire to talk to you. Okay, now be cautious about not letting one area of your life get out of control, right? You need to be attentive in all areas of your life, in your home life, in your career, mainly with the networking. Okay, so you could be having people over to your house, you could be inviting people over to your house, there could be people over at your house, or you are doing a lot of networking from home. You're not like being passive and not necessarily paying attention to the tasks, the people, the emails, the conversations that you need to have, because you're no longer floating above outside of your body, but you're descended. KOPH or KUF is the Jewish, the Hebrew letter that talks about that the only one that goes below the line, and that talks about coming back down into the body, right? Coming down, no longer feeling the need to be super high, right? They put Pisces up on high, and sometimes we really need that ability to come down and to be like, okay, so this is what we're doing. That's all I'm getting for that, I think. I don't like this any of those. So, you are definitely a creator, though. I'm seeing this. Make sure that you're also being like grateful for things. Showing gratitude is honestly the best way. If there's things that are being created for you too. Let's see. We're gonna get some tarot now. I'm gonna move this off to the side. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. Got it. All right. Get these all out of the way. No need to apologize for being a powerful person. We also have the fulfilling soul contract, so there could be things, relationships in regards to this networking energy that you're completing, right? You're no longer feeling afraid or like you can't communicate, but you're communicating well, right? You have a lot of people trying to communicate with you as well. But on the card it says, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. And then the shadow attribute is conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. Okay, so, whether you want to be in the shadow or whether you want to be in the light, right? But definitely trying to, I'm going to turn this train off because it's actually driving me nuts. Somebody could be on a train, be traveling by train, going somewhere with a train, in a train, on a train. Let's go here. In the body. All right. All right. First card we have out is Strength in the Angel Tarot. Archangel Michael just came out. So you got Michael, who is like God. You have Jelio and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Wow. So we have Michael here, so that's going to be really strong in regards to, you could have a very strong mother, a very strong father, or your parents taught you to, they gave you the capacity, they gave you the ability to, like, literally, if you look at what he's doing here, he's literally stepping on that demon's face, right? Like, he's stomping on that bitch. Like, that's a curb stomp, right? It's like, no, fuck you, demon, you're not gonna come and try. Look at the fucking smoke coming out of its mouth right there. I don't even know if you can see that. That's crazy, fool. The gematria for the name of Michael is 306, by the way. So it also kind of ties into the Lover's card, because if we go from the third Sephiroth to the sixth Sephiroth, that's the path of love, of the lovers, I believe. I don't know though, the cards they have saying, like the quote unquote cards they have assigned, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me, but whatever, we'll just go along with it. So, in regards to the ritual that you can do to be able to tap into this energy of coming back down into the vessel, I'll explain it now. You can follow along, you can listen, you can recite it yourself if you would like to. Um, so what you're going to do is through the lesser ritual of the pentagram. So you start with your hand like this, and you imagine yourself getting really big, right? Big as you can possibly make yourself bigger so that you're up in the sky, right? You are ready to like stomp on the earth. You're ready to step on the heavens. You can step into the hell realms. It doesn't matter. You got 3 footsteps though, right? Same kind of thing like as the myth of with Vishnu. So you take the energy from the source of all things and you pull it down into your vessel and you say, Ata Malkut Vi Gebura Vi Gedula Leola Amen. So now you have like you've made this cross, right? You found your center. You've made your center, right? So your energy is no longer going to be movable, right? You're not going to be bouncing all over the place, right? You're going to be centered, right? You're no longer in the sign of Pisces. We are now moving into the center of the wheel, where the wheel revolves around us now. So that's what the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram, or the lesser invoking ritual of the pentagram talks about. And then you can use whatever for angels, for gods, Greek gods, whatever you want to do. You can just choose 4 deities, for entities, for people, for ancestors that you want to put around you on each of these sides of you, above you, on the sides of you, and then below, or not below you, but it's like the cardinal directions, right? So we have east is this way, west is behind me, we've got the north on this side and the south on this side. And then so I use this angel tarot. We pull the east has the strength card, the with it which is Hakamaya. We have Michael in the south. We have Aieliel in the west with the 3 of Pentacles, and then the 2 of Wands in the north with Jeliel. So to do that, you would want to. I haven't done the like original. I haven't done like the actual lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram yet. So that's probably what you would want to do first. I should have done it before I came on here, which is just the because I did do like some goetic work yesterday, so I should probably do that before I invoke just these angels on top of it, because I would want to clear it out, which means you would do that same ritual, but you would do it in reverse, right? So you would, instead of, you would start at the element, and so that you would be sending it all back to spirit, or would you start at spirit? I think you'd actually start at spirit, and you would go from spirit to fire to water to air to earth, and then back to spirit. So you're not taking the energy and pulling it down into an element, but you're sending it back to spirit, meaning you don't want that energy with you anymore. You open the portal with the divine name, and you address the angel after you have the 4 portals opened around you. Okay, and then you like you can go like this, and you can close the book, right? You can go like that, like kind of clap it away, clap them away, like close them out, and then do the Kabbalistic cross again. And then you would want, now the energy is clear, everything out of the aura, out, every portal around you is closed. You'd want to do it for all the 4 around you, and then you would do it again. You already did the Kabbalistic cross, but you can do it again if you'd like to, and then you would go to the east, which is going to be fire in this case, and you would go, how would you do it? Also, when you're doing the invoking ritual of pentagram, you want to use your left hand. If you're invoking, if you want the angels to be inside of you, and you would want to, if you're just evoking them and like doing it in the space, you would do it with your right hand. Or if you are banishing, you would want to do it with your right hand, because you're sending the energy out of you. If you want those things to like follow you around wherever you go, to be in front of you, behind you, obviously you want to do Metatron above and then Sandalphon below, to keep you in this like cube, right, of beings that are surrounding you to keep you protected. We got it though. Okay, so that's what the four cardinal directions stand for. Normally you would do the four archangels, but we're doing different ones now because we're trying to get like a system in regards to different combinations that bring like different results, right? If that makes sense. And then a really good way that you can, hold on, I should grab this. I knew I should grab this one. That one, so, and then one way that you can know exactly what it's going to do, like if you do all the pages in each four directions, if you just read the psalm from the guidebook or from the Bible, if you have the actual verse, then you can read it and it will tell you exactly what it's going to do. So let's read what we have here for Hakamaya. And I'm sure you could just read them and pray and like, just imagine them like appearing and coming into you, or just appearing and just blessing them and thanking them for protecting you. That works fine too. You don't have to do it the magical way if you don't want to. I might not do it that way this time. I might do it when I'm off of the chat just because it might take me a little while. I'm not fully acquainted with some of them quite yet. So the first one we have is Hakamaya, which is the 16th angel. And then you really want to work on that Kaph energy, so you're able to bring these angelic entities, these angelic beings that are up on high, but you want to be able to bring them down to earth, right? We are calling them down. That's why spirit is above. If we're doing goetic spirits, if we're doing demonic energies, we're going to start with the spirit below, and we'd be pulling them to the elements from above. So that's how that would work. Both are very, very important to be doing both of the kinds. I'm not saying that the demons are bad. I think demons are just as important as the other ones. And I honestly think that I would be less afraid to work with the goetic spirits than I would be the angels, because angels are not really fucking around. They will humble you. That's a good way to put it. They will humble you. They'll help you, but they'll humble you at the same time. So, this first psalm here for Hakamaya, we have the raising God, and it is a cherubim. It's Psalm 88:2. O Lord, God of my salvation, I have cried day and night before thee. And then we have Michael, which is the first one. And the psalm is 91:10, who is like God. There shall be no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. And then we also have down here, so that was for your fourth house, or your IC, which is going to talk about your home life, your real estate, your mother, your family, the way you receive love. So you will not be able to receive any love that will plague. There's no evil love that can enter into your being and into your body. Right? There could have been something that was really plaguing you or making you feel like it was just like the energies, the love, or the emotions you were feeling was just tough, like it was heavy, it was hard, right? It was an uncomfortable feeling, okay? So now we have here on the in the seventh house, so this is going to talk about your relationships, your partnerships, just your enemies, right? So we have 58. He's smiling. Let's see, hold on, right here. So this is he's an archangel, and it's Yehiel, and it's my soul is sore, vexed, but thou, O Lord, how long? And that's Psalm 6:3. My soul is sore, vexed, but thou, O Lord, how long? So there could be like something about time here. Somebody could be asking you about time, right? I'm sitting here in the seventh house, right? So you're able to be Pisces, and I'm sitting here in the seventh house right now. So how long, right? Let's read. It says, mental force protects against sorrows and illnesses. Those born under Eliel will be distinguished by bravery, boldness, and will be passionate for Venus. And Yehiel protects against sorrow and heals the sick, especially afflictions of the eyes, and influences iron and those in commerce. Now let's see, we're going to go over here to the 10th, which is the second angel, and then we're going to be doing the helping God. Be thou how far from me, O Lord, O my strength, haste thee to help me. 29:19 Psalm, and it's a seraphim. So those born under this influence will have a cheerful spirit, agreeable and kind manners. They are also passionate in sex. Gelio will help to calm popular sedation and obtain victory over those who would attack you unjustly. So, oh, and did you guys know in this deck I actually got 2 Michaels, right? So I have 2 Michaels. I think it was a misprint or something. I don't know how I got it, but I have 2 Michaels. Not just one, I have 2. So I'm going to put the other Michael up here in the, just in the center, I think. I flip to the Lovers. Somebody could be asking you, like, how long. I don't know if there's somebody, like, waiting on you, or if somebody has, like, somebody wants to know how much longer. Hearing lamentations. You have definitely a really strong influence right now in regards to your career and your home life, right? There's a really strong, the God of Hope, construction of the universe, help with great works, protection from adversaries. So I kind of like to say that, like, with this Michael card coming out, we can almost, like, if you take just the Michael card in you, right, you say, I am Michael, Michael is me, I am Michael, right, I am the Chariot, I am who is like God. And you can bring that in, because I have the 2 cards, right, so there's one for me, there's one for you as well. But it can also be like creating this cross with just the Michael cards for both of the energies. So instead of having who is like God, so like you're really just in your God form, right? You're really in your creator form. And because you've been working so much with Saturn, and Saturn is really helping you become mature, right? Saturn is really doing that. We have God who supports the universe, fortune and fame, and will fulfill any request. I actually really like this one. Right, see how she's on one knee? It reminds me of the falling in reverse video when he, like, when they give him the crown, right? And he goes down on on his knee, right? Interesting. Fame and fortune, so. Anyways. Alright, I think that we have the angels. We're going to set these ones out. And I will do the ritual when I'm done with the video. Just for anyone that watches, obviously, you'll have the protection. You can come back and watch it whenever you need to. And I will perform it and put it on you guys if you would like me to. Obviously, you don't have to. Oops. I don't even have this deck out. I don't know where it came from. Okay. Cool. So let's see. Is there any moon messages that we need to know for Pisces? We got the Aries. Go for it. Right? Don't procrastinate. If there's something you're thinking about doing, right? You have that, you're on, right? So you're on, you're no longer off, you're no longer feeling lazy, just go for it. Just do it, right? Don't even think about it, just go for it. If you feel like you can do it, if your intuition is telling you not to, don't do it, right? Don't forget, intuition doesn't yell, it whispers. Reflect on your priorities, so take a second and reassess where you came from with that Aquarius energy coming out. Make sure you're moving in the right direction. Make sure you're moving in the right direction and you're doing the things you need to do. One more. I have too many oracle cards. No more. Detoxify. Alrighty. So let's do this tarot spread that we're going to be doing. So we're going to be looking at the soul's path. Okay, so in regards to your soul's path, right, the path you need to be on, the priorities you need to be focusing on. All right, so I can't really tell you exactly what your soul's path is, but I can tell you the emotion or the vibration that will be best fitting for your path moving forward. So we're going to start with that, and then we'll do the tarot, okay? So Pisces, the sign of Pisces, the astrological sign of Pisces, right? Tapping into the Pegasus, into Sheet, into the Merkab, right? I have Merkab rising. Tapping into that energy, right? The energy crossing that bridge from air to Pisces, into Revarti, Uttara Bahapadra, Purva Bahapadra. Explain to me, please, what is it that the soul's path right now? What is the soul asking Pisces to do? What is the soul pushing? What frequency is being pushed into Pisces's auras, right? What frequency are we leading with? All right. We have creation. Wow. You can see all the different aspects or all the different heads, right? We were just talking about the four beings, right? And you can even see them here on this card here. They're coming in, right? They're coming in from the sun, from the Most High, right? That energy that I was telling you to pull in, that golden aura, that golden energy, they now have space to live and to be and to help you, aid and assist you in following this path of creating for the Most High, creating for creating like Michael, right? What would Archangel Michael be doing, who is like God? He'd be protecting people. He'd be helping people. He'd be creating things for people. Not necessarily, making things, super nice and super easy, but, he's helping people. He's helping the universe. He's aiding in the creation of all things, right? That's like it's a high being. That's the right hand of God. That might even be the center path of God, right? That's the heart of God, even with that soul energy coming in. So I really like that. This shows that there was things in your aura that you needed to pull back into yourself, right? There's no reader that should ever need to pull energy out of your aura if you're feeling that way. No, that's not how it is. I will read from my own energy, from my own heart. And if you feel in resonance with the energy from my heart, then I have no issues extending something that will be in resonance with your heart. And if it doesn't resonate with you, I don't need to know. I don't need to know, everything down to your I don't need to know anything about that. That's not my business to know that. I don't care about your relationships. I don't want to get in the middle of your relationships. That's for you to deal with. You're grown. I can't stand it when people are going around talking about their relationships, gossiping about their relationships. It's just not necessary. It's really not. Handle your shit like an adult. Communicate like an adult, right? We're no longer floating outside of our bodies. We are in our bodies. We have this networker card, which means we are able to communicate. We have the ability. Mercury's not retrograde anymore, bitch. We can talk, right? We know how to talk. We know how to convey what we're trying to say with grace, with this ability, with this tapping into source from above and source from below, right? Being able to speak from this place of creation with the good of all in mind, right? Without martyring ourselves, without, just being a martyr, right? We're not doing that anymore. We are creating things. We are no longer doing things if it is not in the frequency of unconditional love. Not a binding love, but it's even just like a free love, right? It's like like I love you and I want you to do whatever makes you happy. I want you to be whoever you feel like you need to be because it makes you happy, and I will love you for that. And I don't have any expectation of you whatsoever. I mean, I would like to see you be able to prosper and do the best you can, but that's not my business. Okay, so let's see. All right, for my Pisces signs, can you get an so I need to know here, what's the energy right now? What is the tarot card that would describe what Pisces needs to accept? What needs to be accepted in regards to this creation? We got the Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups. This could talk about protection. You might need to understand that if there is some sort of like uncertainty in regards to your relationships, if there is some sort of uncertainty, or if you need to protect the people you love, you need to protect them. You need to protect the relationships that you've been able to create. I don't know if you're in a relationship right now and your partner is just like a little bit on the fence about you watching tarot. Maybe you got into a relationship, but you watched a lot of tarot before that, and now you're in a relationship and you're like, shoot, I guess I probably shouldn't really be watching these anymore. It could be that. That's fine. That's fine. right? We also see this ability here, this acceptance, right? This like, this kind of like unity, right? It's two girls. Okay, you know that. What must be released. I'm going to put this card back. We have the Two of Cups. I don't know if I should, which one I should keep out. This could also talk about like the impenetrable secret is what this card stands for in the Angel Tarot. So I don't know if there is something that you need to accept like about your sexuality. I don't know if there's something you need to accept about the way you love, the kind of people you love. Maybe you like black girls. Maybe you don't like black girls. Maybe you like boys. Maybe you don't like boys. Maybe you like just girls. Who knows? Right? There's something that you need to accept about who you are in regards to the way you love. Or maybe this is talking about maybe not needing to accept it, but accept that somebody doesn't want something to be known, accept that there is something that's hidden, accept that there is something that is asked, not asked, like it's like almost like I'm asking that you don't show that, I'm asking that you don't reveal that information. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. All right, so let's see. We gotta go because this is getting long. So for Pisces, what must be released? Okay, so this is Moon in Sagittarius, but we also have this Temperance card. What must be released? I don't know what to do with this card. I'm gonna put this for the challenge, I guess. I guess we can do that. The challenge. You could have been raised by two women. All right, you could have been adopted. You could have been put into a situation, right? Because I'm seeing here this girl in this Temperance card. She almost looks like she could be the daughter of these two women, right? And this was what must be accepted, right? Maybe your mom is dating a woman now. Maybe your dad is dating, I don't know, maybe just something's different, right? Something's different, something's unorthodox, something's out of the norm, right? It could be you, it could be your family, I'm not sure. But you're being asked to maybe even like fulfill the role. And you know, she almost looks like she's pregnant in this picture, doesn't she, a little bit? I mean, she's maybe not, but maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. We have the Strength card for what's being hidden. Shit, Pisces. What is this? Why am I pulling this? Why am I pulling this card? What is this? This is what's being hidden, and this is where your source of knowledge comes from. Is the stars. I love this card. We have the Star card. Star card. So that talks about just being a fucking person, right? It just talks about being a person, right? You're not a planet. You're just a person. Your source of knowledge is from people. Is from people that know things about the stars. But you need to understand that you're not in the stars. You're here on Earth. And we want you here on Earth. And that's why you're being called back down into your vessel. And that's why your source of knowledge might be up in the stars. But you're being asked to expand your knowledge right now. And to tap into this energy you've got here. What's being hidden? We got this lion right here. This is what's being hidden, is your strength. The strength that you have within you. The strength that you have within you is that strength, right? I don't have my ring on. I took it off because I just had to take it fucking off because, fuck, I just don't want to wear it anymore. I'm not married. Maybe I want to get married someday. Here's a devil card. Shit. Baby, come through. The devil card just popped out. Did somebody just come in the room right as the devil card popped out? Right on, dude. You're fucking top notch, dude. Stellar. I saw that. Somebody came in and the devil card literally popped out. And I think they left. Okay, so that's cool, you know? How is that person doing? Oh, they're having a great time, dude. They're just locked into the love, dude. That's a good combination, right? This person is stuck on happy. This person is stuck on happy, dude. Look how happy he looks. Alright, that's good vibes. I like that. Good cards. What needs to be released is these walls, is these afraid of being alone, or just like this wall, these boundaries. We've got the Magician on the bottom with the Nine of Cups. I gotta go, guys. For real, I really do. I have to go. I'm gonna go and be myself. We did this entire reading thing. Oh, let's get this one Lemurian cards, just because you're Pisces and... We have the fire of transformation, radical purification, violet flame, surrendering, and resurrection. So we have the phoenix. There could be a strong tie to Scorpio here. Or that could even talk about like, I don't know, I'm hearing like the cross of the sleeping phoenix. Something about the like transmutation, something about the wait, what is it called? I don't know. You're gonna have to look that up for your motherfucking self. We're not going down. I've been down the rabbit hole. I choose not to go down that rabbit hole at this current moment. If you choose to do that, you can. There's a mutation going on in regards to genetics and the cross of the sleeping phoenix, which is a human design thing, which is a Ra Uruhu thing. If you guys know anything about Ra Uruhu, he's cool. We got the same incarnation cross, which is he has the right angle cross of Clarion. I have the left angle cross of Clarion too. So he's just we have the same incarnation cross. He was an ego manifester. I am an he was an ego manifester. I'm an emotional manifester. Crown. I have a crown. I have an active crown chakra. Chakras. So, I'm out, guys. This is what I got for you. I hope that this was helpful. We've done all the zodiac signs. If you missed if you're an earth or an air sign, you can go to the all signs I did. We did 2 for Aries, so we might skip Aries. I don't think I'm going to do... I think I can do these collectively, right? I can do these collectively. This doesn't need to be for a zodiac sign. This could be for any sign. This is for all signs. But mainly for Pisces, right? Because I have to use the archetypes of Pisces, right? It's easier for me to shoot an arrow, right? Instead of just like letting the aura just go... messiness. Anyways, I'm gone. I'm done. I'm going to work now. I'm going to work and I'm going to not feel like shit for working. And if the energy is trying to make me feel like shit for working, then you all can, you know what? I don't really know what to tell y'all. If y'all want to hate on me because of my profession, well, that's on you. I don't like you for your profession either. Fucking goddamn Clarice at the fucking dental assistant's office. You stupid bitch. How dare you work as a dental assistant? You fucking bitch, dude. I can't believe you. Let's scrutinize you. Let's make you feel like shit, right? Let's really do that. Let's do that. You fucking slut at the fucking goddamn dental assistant's office. I don't do that to you, but y'all want to be doing that to me because what? Because why? Why do y'all want to do that? It's not my problem. My job is to show up. My job is to get naked. My job is to, you know, give them something to watch. So if y'all don't like that, then I really don't give a flying fuck. If you want to scrutinize me, if you want to reject me, if you want to, you know, all these things because of who I am, that's fine. I don't give a flying fuck. I will continue to be who I am, and I will continue to show up as I am. And I will have no issues, you know, with my body, with my sexuality. If you guys don't do that over here, and I get that because, you know, we are over here on Prude Island. We're in the Prude Island. We're hanging out with the prudes. We ain't got to, you know, fucking, there's no such thing as sexuality here, right? We are fucking saints in this motherfucker. I gotta go. I'm acting bad. Am I acting bad? I don't think I am acting bad. In fact, I'm going to change the thumbnail as soon as I'm done here. I'm glad that we were able to reset the universe. I'm feeling a lot better. In fact, I'm going to take my dog out to go to the bathroom. I'm going to grab a quick little Red Bull. And I'm going to get on my thing and do my thing. I'm going to do my thing. It's going to be fun. So I'm done. Goodbye.